You got 3 legendaries and 2 packs. That's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna give you one chance. HS replay deck tracker. If you suck, I'll be sad. Alright, so we want, I think the card we want most is stolen goods. So we're gonna mull for that. We're gonna mull for that. So it currently thinks I'm playing an arena deck. Oh, it figured it out. And it's not saying no. Oh my goodness. You did such a good job, deck tracker. I'm so proud of you. Did they add a within first 10 timer to golden packs? They did. And you are correct that it didn't always exist, but they did change that. They changed it. Wasn't it in March of the Lich King when they added signatures? I think so. Something like that. All right, stolen goods. Yeah, okay. So it's unfortunate, but it copies before it buffs. So we're always playing the copy and trading the original. That's our stratagem. You guys think this person watched the Marshy vid? Oh, you know what? Let me do this and this. The first golden pack I opened for Perils, I got Signature, Rayla, and Golden Patches. All right, glad I did that. Oh, nice. That's a good pack. Wait, which one is Rayla? Copies before dudes. I know, it's brutal. It's brutal. Hey, Ryza, or Eliza. Eliza. Okay, so we're going to trade this one and play this one. And then everyone's happy, especially me. Someone named Sprinkle is definitely a Martian viewer. I bet it. Seems true. I'm happy I got both amalgams, but man, I really wanted the signature one. That hippo is so cute. Yeah, that's the you have all the cards signature, right? It's that and something else. You're opening some packs now. Good luck. Good luck to you. Sing along, buddy. Seems like cheating to me. Look how strong this deck becomes once you have Eliza. You think hippo is a reward? Is it? I thought it was once you have everything. Stole my deck? How can you steal something I've offered freely to the world? Well, I would like... I need to save this till 7, right? Or else I'm sad. So many choices. Maybe I'll do this. And then I'll do this. And we'll just have some riffs for now. And be happy about it. Unless we're not. So that. And that. Good job. The riffs are so cool. I really like them. Remember when they were stupid? When they first came out? The funny taunt deck? Yep, the funny taunt deck. I queued 2 games and both were against Questlock. My opponents do not feel the new cards. I was about to say, do you ever run Death Growl and even DK? But then I realized the answer to your own question. I'm so proud of you. I had someone in the comments of my video yesterday with the deck showcase asked me why there weren't hippo amalgams in the Death Growl amalgam. The what is that thing called? Dancing, prancing, funny potato hippo amalgam. Anyways, why there weren't the new amalgam in the pure paladin deck? And I told them I would have to cut the purator, but I could see that being funny, and I might do it just because. Oh, these aren't the regular ghouls. Wait, I didn't even realize that. I thought these died at the end of the turn. That's way better. All right. Anyways, they asked me why I didn't have the adaptive amalgam in my deck, and so I told them because I'd have to do Purator, and because I'd have to take out Purator, and they said, why? Just run them both. They're both good. You want the draw. You want it to draw the amalgam. As I was like, no, it doesn't work that way. Oh my goodness, did we just lose? Like, Eliza is so powerful. Look at this. All right, so I'm gonna draw Line Cook and double its stats. And then, oh my goodness, that thing is juiced. I kind of think I have to play this one though, which should be fine, right? Like, I think that'll be okay. we'll just we'll buff this one and trade it next turn. We'll be pretty okay with Sylvanas. That would be brutal if they steal this with Sylvanas. I am uninstalling everyone's Hearthstone. What? Even with a Sylvanas top deck, do they still get there? Oh, thank goodness. Interesting. Kind of crazy to me that they're gonna get through it. Okay. Well, I should probably clear this, right? Yeah, I'm gonna trade this. I'm not. I'm gonna wait. Hold on. Chat. Should we add Hadronox to warrior decks now? Does it keep enchantments when you do that? Mike, thank you so much for the Prime, my friend. I really appreciate it. The 3 months, thank you so much. Make my little change here. Oh, sick. Okay, so I do this. Then trade and that. And play this. Okay, so. Here. What if I like start? What if I leave it? I mean, okay, we'll play this one for now. Jordan coming in with a 23 months of Prime. Jordan, that is so long. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, my friend. That's almost 2 years. Almost 2 years of Prime. Taurus only applies to cards in Paradise. Well, there's like that spell that's Hadronox, right? Like you can run the Hadronox spell. I don't remember if that keeps enchantments or not. Chad, I'm scared of the infinite corpses, but I think we'll be fine, right? Like these are gonna do more damage than other stuff. Ooh, okay, I'll take that. That is fine. And then I'm gonna play this because I'm scared of death. But yeah. Are we gonna actually get the win? First ever recorded Line Cook win? Last Stand ends it. Does Pack Mule work the same way? It doesn't seem intended. It's just an order thing. It copies when you draw it. So the Stone Good says draw it, and then it says copy it. And then it says buff it. So in the act of drawing it, you get the extra copy of this. So like that part of the card gets resolved first, and then you buff it. This was a close match. I don't know. I feel like inconclusive as far as this deck being bad. the person asked, so is the Line Cook broken or is even decay bad? I don't think it's bad. Or is it? Me acting surprised, but we knew it. I'm still... Wait, I'm gonna trade this one still, just because I'm scared of Sylvanas. That's the reason. And I don't think it matters too much. But that was a big line cook, huh? Line cook broken as suspected. Exactly, exactly. Plagues! Alright, well, this is different than my list then. Ow! That was well done! Lion cook. This dock needs charge. Oh, this deck needs charge. That's interesting. Wait, are you brilliant? Maybe I'll cut the from the depths and put it in charge. This seems really hopeful. I guess towards the end, right? Maybe I'll cut a minefield? I don't know. But yeah, I should put a charge in here, huh? You're right. Because, like, it's only 6 mana. Once it gets to a certain point, you can just boop him in the face. You're so smart. I'm so proud of you. Mutanus and Theatar, I'm kind of surprised Into the Fray is here. I'm kind of surprised Into the Fray is here. Into the Fray buffs both the main minion and the copy. So, like, it's good immediately and it's good for the future of the card. My opponent just played a Trog against me. Look at this Trog, chat. Do you see it? The game ends with charge, so I don't know about From the Depths being in the same deck. It makes it easier to cast stuff. I could cut From the Depths, though. But it just makes it a lot easier. No? No what? No what? Or no to Nax is out. Yeah, Nax is so out. Nax has never been more out. Kind of cute lock? Yeah, I don't know. Trog lock. It's Renathal, so I'm assuming it's like a Reno lock. I don't really want to play a cook yet. I want to do this first. I'm just gonna let them Trog it up, you know? I'm gonna keep the Trogs coming. One charge seems like a no-brainer for a deck like Druid that can kill your stuff for long enough to kill you. Yeah, like, if I'd had a charge last game... that would have been really good, right? Like, we got up to 64. Oh. Alright. I guess I'll trade and play this turn. It's Cards Warlock. This is Cards Warlock. Absolutely. They're, it's Curse Warlock, probably. Do you think it's Reno Curse or just regular Curse? If you make the cook cost 0 with From the Depths, the copy becomes 0 too, right? Yep. Yep. Alright, I'm really happy that the line cook wasn't in my hand because that keeps enchantments. If the line cook was in my hand, that would have been something. Alright. Also, it's pretty silly what just happened there. Look how little I care about these Trogs. I am gonna have time to play this, right? Like, it's gonna come down just in time. Pretty sure. Either that or it won't. I get one more. No, it's gonna go away, isn't it? All right, so I might as well use it, right? It's like at the end of this turn. No, that was my first immolated turn. So this is ticked down once, twice, 3 times. Yeah, I will be able to play this. So what's fun so far from the new expansion? Line Cook Warrior. Line Cook Warrior is the ultimate cook. It doesn't get cookier than this, if you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, then there's the door. Line Cook is still in there. Play that. And then we'll play this. And everyone's happy because we get one more turn and we're going to be able to do that. You thrive in battle. Thrive before my line cook. Hi, I just order-lolled my perfect clip. Oh, I'm so sorry, LD. That happened. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. What a cringe deck to play at the beginning of the expansion. It's not even meta, which makes it worse. What? I mean, like, they might have new cards in it. I don't know. Alright, here's this. Undercooked. Goodbye, this. And then we get to draw it again. Wow. They're getting up there. Yeah, I mean, a charge is for sure. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. An attraction of WoW is not having to have new cards. It's true. Emulate OP as usual. Yeah, they didn't discard a single card. The deck works surprisingly well. Yeah, I think it's getting better and better. So far it's defeated my expectations, but I've also been playing mostly tier 1 absolute amazing decks, the likes of which would never never ever lose absolutely stomp an off meta deck like mine, you know what I mean? Okay, so I need to play some of these line cooks. That's my opinion. Based on Scrumbus. I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna play this one, and then I'm gonna trade this one. And I'm gonna go. Do I boop this or do I go face? They're not getting this back with Raised Dead, right? Oh, this is the one I have to play. This is 2 damage forever. Does this deck slaughter Kingsbane Rogue? Depends how fast the Kingsbane Rogue would be, because like right now is just when it's starting to be trouble for the Kingsbane. I think up until now it's really easy for them to just Doomerang the taunt. Why aren't the line cooks golden? It hurts to look at. You know what? I might make them golden. I might make them golden. I was expecting this deck to be a play it once or twice, think it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my whole life, and then delete type of deck. But so far it's been pretty cool. I wish my ways to discount this didn't involve drawing cards. Alright, I got my value. I'm really worried about leaving the line cook in my hand, you know, just because they could Mutanus me and make the biggest thing. Well, I have Bladestorm, right? Bladestorm is actually super good for things like that. So yeah, we'll get rid of my friend here. Ooh. All right, sick. Wait, chat, is this deck actually just the nuts after all? Is this amazing? You're more afraid of Movement of Gluttony. What does Movement of Gluttony do? Send all of the minions to the Twisting Nether. Okay, so I need to get rid of these, which I can do with something. I could do 5, which would delete 1 for sure, and hopefully delete the other. I could also just, like, you know, play this.
Maybe. No.
Yeah, right? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna trust in the heart of this. Kill both the imps, please. No. All right. I'll kill the other one, and I'll do this, and then we can still play our big old thing. No, we don't want those things having taunt, right? That'd be terrible. Osgood Shatter. By complete accident, I played Standard Secret Hunter in Wild to a vastly better record than I did in Standard. Broke my brain for a bit. I'm so proud of you, Osgood Shatter. You did a great job, and thank you so much for the 10 months. I really appreciate you. MartianBuu's memed the nuts. Yep, we got there. Best deck I've ever seen. All I know is it's a lot of fun. You thought I would be playing the test road deck? I actually have almost no interest in playing that one. I'm gonna play Maestra in standard, more likely. Sea Fighter, thank you so much for the prime, my friend. How are you doing? How are you doing? You thrive in battle. All my cards cost health. All right, Line Cook, finish him. Boop. That was a big Line Cook. All right, let's put charge in here. This is gonna be hilarious. Ow. Playing like the one deck that this beats. All right, there's a big old Line Cook. Biggest Line Cook of all time. No! Why is there so much cheating in Wild? Why is there so much cheating? How do they stay so cheats worthy? Oh man. Chad, I'm so scared now. Do I brawl this? Or is it better to just like do this? Okay. I'm tempted to... Oh, this doesn't kill anything. Doesn't kill anything. So we do this. Alright, and if they can clear it, we lose. Execute? It doesn't execute enough, does it? No way! Oh! Brutal! Chat, we got absolutely death rolled. Hard countered every game. Surely this deck isn't bad. This is the best deck. Alright, come on. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do I want to... Oh, does that make it better? Well, then I can just do this. Alright, on turn 2. It's warrior time. It has never been more warrior time than it is right now. What do I seek? I don't know. I seek stolen goods. Galactic Lobster, cook this. Thank you so much for the 6 months, Galactic Lobster. Thank you. I really appreciate that. How are you? How are you doing this fine Stevens Day? If it can be so called. That is Eternal and Attendant from Renathal Shadow Priest. That's how you know this is, we're up against the deck of all time. All they have to do to make me concede is play Dirty Rat here. This deck is so fragile, actually. Just here for the Marshy cooking stream? Yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking real good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna trade this, just go Terrified. That's my new position on the matter. This shield block uses my mana better. Alright. What's your favorite dish? What is my favorite dish? Pancakes. Pancakes with 2 over easy eggs. And sourdough toast and bacon. That's my favorite, like, breakfast. And breakfast is my favorite of the meals. Hope you enjoyed your answer. Finally, I got a decent clip of Unkillable Thunderbringer DK. Nice, nice. Mr. Streamer, tell me right now, how was Cook Warrior? It's cooking. It's cooking. All right. Breakfast is the only meal that matters. True. Too true, too true. Absolute facts coming from chat here. Identity theft. Luckily, these cards I think should be largely useless to them. Should be. What about second breakfast? All right. Second breakfast is okay. Oh. Unfortunately, I can't finale this. That's brutal. Brutal for the Marshy fans. Stolen goods. I guess I'll toss this one. No, I'll just do this. Alright, that is now the bigger one. Very good. You never eat breakfast? Unlucky. Do you think self-damage Demon Hunter will be real? I think Arana as the WinCon and Questline Demon Hunter will be real. Otherwise, not sure. This is going to be very useful to you, I can tell. I can tell, chat. Alright, so play this one, place Melt, and trade. Neat. And I wonder if it really was a little bit reckless to last stand on one against a Renathal deck. Like, I feel like I both can't afford to... I both can't afford to take it slow against decks like these, but I also can't... Oh, it's literally always going to be Steam Cleaner, isn't it? I can tell from the way they were playing. It's Steam Cleaner. So anyways, I feel like I can't... I want to play this when it finales. So I have 5 mana otherwise. So yeah, I can do that, this, and then we'll do the finale. And then until they play that thing, we have to consider it a Steam Cleaner. Does Forge always hit the same minion? You mean Smelt? I doubt it.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Whirlpool? If it was Whirlpool. Oh my goodness.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Wild is so hostile. If you're against a Renathal deck, you can plan on reshuffling the original Cook, right? I didn't think about that. Because Steam Cleaner isn't supposed to hit Kingsbane either. Huh. And I have always been shuffling the copy. So yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Martian, your DK can't run Grave Strength. That disgusts you. Fair enough. Oh no, not this thing. Oh, it's not on Killiax. That is more tolerable.
How unfortunate.
How unfortunate. Poor unfortunate soul in pain, in need. Well, I can just get through that, which is nice. I can do this. I can shuffle this one. Right. Well, especially if they do just play Steam Cleaner, we'll just win, right? Stop feeding? Alright, I'm on the case. Your wish is my potato. If you say so. He's a cook, he has to feed? It's true, yeah. That's true. Alright, now they're Line Cook Warrior. Oh my goodness, they are Line Cook Warrior. They are Line Cook Warrior, chat. They've done it. Well, there you go. You think they are a priest? You're a priest. They're just getting all the stuff they need to play Line Cook Warrior. It's crazy pants. It's crazy pants, chat. Okay, so I need to set it up so that I can... whatever, so I need to play 9. 9 would be... this and then this? Is that the best way to do that? I guess so.
So many choices.
Alright. Undercook! There's still another last stand, so we can actually get this pretty big. You wanted Shatter and then Hero Power. That was better, wasn't it? Alright, fine. I had to help my wife with something. Any more YouTube-worthy games? We had one that went so terribly wrong that I wanted to include it. Gonna play this here. Alright. It won't matter. So I do this, and fine. Undercooked. Alright, there it is. Alright, so we get to win next turn. Unless my opponent does something horrible to me. So it's 7 mana from hand. I have 7 mana from hand. So I have 3 to work with. I guess we could top deck Shield Shatter, that'd be good. Blade Storm gets us out of this. So yeah, we're good. Let's go. Chat, nobody tell them. Nobody tell them. Nobody tell them about this charge. Wee bonk. Woo, we did it. We did it, chat. We got to charge. So this, we'll coin this on 1. We'll play this and trade on 2. And then we'll play this, or we'll play the other thing. Either way, it's good. I like having all these early buffs. It's very optimistic. Top 2K Marshy, yeah. That's how you know I'm the best. Top 2000 is the rank everyone shoots for. Unless it isn't. Wild growth. More like cheaty growth. Whee! I think I'll just play this next turn. It's good to just have this in play and out of my hand. Plus, like this and trade next turn is good. Or this and do something else, depending on what we want to do. Like the turn after the next one. Malfurion, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, they played more ramp. I am absolutely shocked. I am absolutely shocked that this would happen. There's a line cook. Enjoy it. Gaze into its eyes. What do you think her name is? What's a good name for a Pandaren that cooks? What's a Pandaren chef's name? Spaghetti? Linda cooks? Alright. Fair enough. So I top decked that. That was interesting. Alright. I guess I'm trading this back in because I'm scared of like Dirty Rat ending my whole career, you know what I mean? So that way next turn I can just play this and then we can do this the turn after. Like we can play this, then this next turn. That's my strategy. It's my big old marshy plan, if you know what I mean. Unless they play Mutanus. In which case, I will adjust accordingly. Oh, here we go. Alright, I decided I'm playing this and playing this. And so we have two of these in hand. They could go Rat Mutanus and end my whole career, but they could also not do that. And I would really appreciate it, Malfurion. There's no need for you to go Rat Floop. There's no reason, no need for you to go Mutanus, Dirty Rat. You don't need to do any of these things. Nobody would hold it against you if you just didn't. 16, 26, 30. So there's not even a chance that we'd be able to lethal them out of that. Alright, this is acceptable. I accept this. No issues from old Marshy, I'll say that much. I just got an ad from Wingstop and now you're hungry. Are you gonna go get some wings? I haven't had wings in a while. I went through a craze, like I never had them when I was younger. I went through a craze of always ordering wings with pizza at some point in my 20s. But now I'm kind of indifferent again. Order up. Goodbye, line cook. Pug gifting out a sub to Imperman Set Tifi. Pug, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, my friend. You're always so generous with me. I really appreciate it. Have you ever had the wings on the pizza? It's not really my style. But no. And gifting out a sub to Gregorius, putting us at our sub goal for today. Pug, thank you so much for always looking out for my sub goal and making it feel complete. I appreciate you. Pug, more like Pog. Too true. Too true. This actually does seem like a pretty good brawl turn. I'm otherwise slightly scared, maybe? Yeah, we're 1 mana off being able to go Brawl and Bladestorm, so I think it's a bit of a disaster if this lives. Actually, if that or if A&R lives, I'll be pretty unhappy. I don't have the armor to hope for a whatchamacallit clear either. Love that they played that now. Alright, sick. There's Line Cook. Hey, Line Cook. So I'm gonna do this. And we're gonna brawl. And it's never gonna be Avion or A&R. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Goodbye, Line Cook. They're really just tossing their Avion as F and A&R like that? Well, player after my own heart. Imagine doing anything other than just tossing out cards. Couldn't be me. Literally couldn't be me. Okay, so 2, 4, 8 doesn't matter. We're currently at, I can make it a 32.
So many choices.
Feel like there's a very real chance I shouldn't super be worrying about this. Ah, but fine. Have this. Enjoy my 16-18. An interesting OTK deck, isn't it? It is quite the deck. It's amazing to me how little people pay attention to the chef count. It shows the people when you draw the card. If Line Cook was a beast, could Hunter do any funnies with it? I mean, you have to run a lot of other stuff to make that work, so I don't know how good it would actually be. I mean, I hope this deck doesn't come down to them just like milling my Line Cook. That would make me real sad. But they probably won't, right? They're just running a Naturalize for the thrill of it. That's what I think's happening. Top deck, Shield Shatter, let's go! Oh! It really is, like, by far the best clear in this situation, so I'm gonna hope to get it. Well, I could... We do have both last stands, right? So I could do this... and then draw my Line Cook, and then riff to get more of this, and then we could pretend that's good. It's not great, honestly. Let's see. We do still need charge. That's my opinion. I forget how much health my opponent has, but I think it's more than 34. So it is. Why kill the 5/5 instead of the 6/6? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because you're not supposed to question my terrible plays. You're supposed to admire my tenacity. No, don't worry about the quality of my disastrous plays. You're supposed to, you know, it's about the art. It's about the art. All right. If I just make perfect plays every time, what's even the point of it? You know what I mean? Why even bother? Well, again, I would love some stuff. This is actually okay, right? So I can play this. Here, let me do this first. Oh, there's the Shield Shatter. Where were you? I could still do it now. I don't want to. But anyways, here's this. Then we smelt. Then we toss that back in. Getting charge every... Oh, okay, cool. How close are we? I forget. The discover keeps happening when I want to check out their health. Armor does counter this OTK. It does and it doesn't. Like, it only counters it to an extent.
The void is filled with many.
How dare you? How dare you do that? So rude. So rude. Let's top deck last stand and show them how much this armor counters this OTK. That's not last stand. Okay. I do this. This. I would have to do both of these, right? I don't mind having just 1/8 health thing out, so I think I'll just play one of these so I can still play on Line Cook this turn.
So many choices.
That's my plan. Or I could trade this back so that I don't lose to Dirty Rat. That does sound better. All right, next turn. Now I want to save this just for taunts. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I just played into someone playing 2 Consume Magics and discovered 2 more Illidari. Next turn they die, they should. Playing 2 Consume Magic and discovered 2 more from Illidari. I'm keeping them from you, Martian. Oh, thank you. Like you're playing this deck? Yeah, I can see how that would be a bit of a disaster, huh? This is gonna be a juicy cook. We're hoping. We're hoping they still have time to ruin me. They still have time to do horrible things to me. Like this. This is a great example of a terrible thing that they could do to me. I need my shield shatter, I think. All right. Come on, minefield, please. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, terrified me. Perfect. I just, they could still Theatar me, right? In fact, I think I wanted to trade that or whatever just to avoid the Theatar. The Theatar taking charge is also a disaster for me.
A simple spell should do.
Please no more taunts. Just let me come after your face once. Just once? Let me do it. It'll be worth it. Everyone's gonna be so happy about it, trust me. Trust me. Do they main deck Theatar? I imagine they do.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Yay! Alright, here we go. Here we go, chat. We're gonna show them the true meaning of line cook. We're gonna show them what it means to be line cook. Alright? Undercooked? More like cooked to perfection. You thought that your 70 health would save you from my 87 damage, but they weren't. They didn't. They... stuff. This deck has cooked my brain. I don't know what my closing line should be. This deck is tier amazing, and you should all craft it, dust everything for it, because it's the only deck that matters anymore. I brought this up a lot in some of my last few outro monologues, but I'm trying to build some retro Pokemon decks, and the era of Pokemon I've been targeting has largely been base through Fossil, which is the first 3 sets. I'm also interested in base through Rocket, which fixes the problem that some of these decks, like the Rain Dance deck I was talking about, had with resource management. Nightly Garbage Run and Computer Error, for example, really mitigate some problems that decks like the Blastoise deck had with running out of energy and finding the cards you need to set up without sacrificing all your resources. Plus there's a few cards that I really like from that set and a few decks that I'd really like to build. So Team Rocket was the 4th set. The 5th and 6th sets were the Gym Series sets where they have all of the like Blaine's Charizard, Misty's Gyarados type of cards. And I'm not super interested in building decks for that format specifically, but I am vaguely eyeing base through Neo, which the Neo format I would say is the last one that's like classic Pokemon. A Hearthstone equivalent would be like League of Explorers. That's like the finale to the earliest days of Hearthstone, in the same way that the Neo sets were the finale to the earliest days of Pokemon. So anyways, the reason that I want to build for these formats is I feel like I could have a few decks around and enjoy playing whenever I'm hanging out with somebody who would be interested in playing an older format. That, however, is not my favorite time in Pokemon. My favorite format was the EX series, which would be Ruby Sapphire through Power Keepers. But a lot of what I really enjoyed about that involved very competitive play. So I don't think that it's worth the expense to assemble those decks. I don't think I would get what I got out of it just having a couple decks around. If they were cheap, I would do it anyway, but all of these retro formats are pretty expensive. Base through Fossil, for the most part, I think is actually pretty cheap compared to a lot of them. In particular because the support trainers, by and large, don't cost very much. Like, I'm seeing like scoop ups at $3, and that's like, how many of those do I really want to get? And then there's like Team Rocket Sneak Attack, which I might not even build a deck that plays it because that card is annoying. And I think that one gets up to like $10 or so, I don't remember. But what I'm discovering is a lot of even the commons and uncommons from the EX series cost way too much. I was looking at Swoop Teleporter this morning, it's a $10 card, and those used to be like $1. Like in their prime, you know, when everyone was running them. So it's a big endeavor to assemble these things, and the magic of what made the EX series so great isn't going to be replicatable without a tournament to go to. So the big reason that I'm bringing all this up again right now is I'm having this nostalgic joyride through the history of Pokemon and like deciding which sets I want to recreate for the sake of just playing with friends. But we can't do that for Hearthstone. The only time that we've been able to go back and enjoy an environment the way it was when we had it first was Classic. And Classic never updated. You know, they didn't take us through the history of the early Hearthstone sets. They just had only Classic, left it up for a couple years, and then took it away. And if you're nostalgic for that old Hearthstone experience, you know, if like current Hearthstone isn't doing it for you, you can't just put together some old decks and play with your friends. Those cards don't exist anymore because they've all been changed. So I think that Hearthstone is like 7 years overdue for a sandbox mode. You know,